Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nurmai Sarah binti Bakar. I am from F4AS120-B. So in this video, I will be talking about my case study, which is G6PD deficiency. First of all, the definition for G6PD deficiency itself is an X-linked recessive order that most often affects males, and it happens when the body does not have enough of an enzyme called as glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase. So, what are the things that can trigger G6PD deficiency to happen? First one is from infections, for example illness such as bacterial and viral infections. Second, medicines such as some painkillers and fever lowering drugs, some antibiotics, which is most often those with solve Indian names, and some anti-malarial drugs, which is most often those with Queen Indian names. The third is food such as fava beans, and the last one is chemicals, for example naphthalene, which is a chemical found in mothballs and moth crystals. Here are the symptoms of G6PD deficiency, where we can look on a people that affected, which is paleness, extreme tiredness or dizziness, fast heartbeat, fast breathing or shortness of breath, jaundice, where the skin and eyes look yellow, an enlarged spleen, and the urine will become darker. So in this diagram, I will tell you what is actually happened in G6PD deficiency, and I will start from the below, where in our body, oxidants are produced from compounds such as hydrogen peroxide, and this normally converted into water with the help of glutathione peroxidase. The GPX is produced with the help of glutathione reductase, which requires an ADPH for its activity. The NADPH is reduced from the help of G6PD enzyme. So, if G6PD enzyme is deficient, this will lead to a no NADPH and there will be a no glutathione reductase enzyme. So, oxidants will be increased in our body and lead to membrane damage, then cause hemolysis in the spleen. Here are the questions that provided. First, analyze the situation by explaining the impact on individuals affected with G6PD. My answer: G6PD helps red blood cells work, and it also protects them from substances in the blood that could harm them. So, without enough G6PD to protect them, the red blood cells will break apart, and this is called hemolysis. When many red blood cells are destroyed, a person can develop to hemolytic anemia. Second, what is the role of enzyme G6PD in normal metabolism? My answer: G6PD play its protective role on red blood cells from the effects of potentially harmful molecules called reactive oxygen species, which are byproducts of normal cellular functions. Third, compare the metabolic pathway between the presence of G6PD and the absence of G6PD. My answer: with the presence of G6PD in the pentose phosphate pathway, a metabolic pathway that supplies reduced energy to red blood cells by maintaining the level of the coenzyme NADPH compared to the absence of G6PD. Fourth, indicate the substrate and end product if possible. My answer: one of its substrate is NADP+, and end product of this reaction are reduced glutathione and NADP+. So, in conclusion, G6PD deficiency anemia presented mainly with dark urine, jaundice, and enlarged spleen after exposure to certain foods, drugs, and diseases, and therefore patients with G6PD deficiency should avoid exposure to these precipitating factors of hemolysis. These are the references that I use for all the information in this video. So, thank you very much.